Hello. So you're going to see me a lot in this exact same attire. I'm going to be doing, I just finished filming my online baby shower. This is going to be my 37-week update, and I'm going to do my birth plan all today. So you are going to see me looking like this. So first, this is my 37-week update, and you guys, I got quite a bit to update you guys on. Not like crazy stuff in terms of, I don't know, but stuff has happened. First of all, for my symptoms, I pretty much feel okay, except I am very tired. I do get, of course, the pelvic pressure, the butt pressure, and all the things that come with the last few weeks of pregnancy. It's always rough, right? So, sleeping has been a little bit less. I have been waking up very frequently, and not even just to go pee. I've just been having somewhat of an insomnia sleep pattern. I've had a couple nights where if you guys have been following me since I was pregnant with Weston, or even before that, just trying to conceive, you know that I do suffer from vertigo from time to time through this pregnancy, and probably it's almost been 3 years. I haven't had an episode, which has been really, actually I think it's been 2 years. It hasn't been that bad. But I can't do certain things. I can't lay flat ever. I can't just go from being like head down to head up really quickly. So I have been finding that lately that's been kind of heightened. And I don't know if it's because the weather has gotten a lot cooler here, which is so bizarre. But it's gotten a lot cooler. So sometimes when the pressure's off or different, I end up sometimes feeling a little bit dizzy. So I have woken up a few times in the middle of the night in a spin, and it doesn't last, thankfully, because if you've ever had vertigo, had the spins, and you can't make them stop, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. So thankfully they don't last, and then I'm not like debilitated for like 3 or 4 days. Usually if I have an attack, I'm usually out of it for about 10 days, and like thankfully it's not like that. But I've had a few nights when I've woken up just feeling really like shit. So besides that, if you don't follow me on my Facebook, today is Saturday, so Thursday evening when I went to bed, that day I had done a lot of stuff. My nesting is in full gear. I cannot wait to actually be done these videos so I can go and do something, because I am just, I'm so much in nesting mode, it's not even crazy. Thankfully I did a lot of things a long time ago, but now I'm just kind of like I'm looking at this dresser and I could see like a little mark, and I was like, oh, I gotta color that so it's the same color, and like nothing can have dust on it, and like I'm crazy right now. So that has been in full effect. So on Thursday we got our carpets cleaned on the Monday, so I had to wait till they were fully dried to be able to vacuum for the first time. So Thursday I decided to vacuum my whole house. I decided to do a bunch of things with Weston. I went to Target to get a few things, last minute things like wipes and diaper pair liners and a bunch of stuff like that. And my husband ended up getting home a little bit later that night, and I was like just done. My body just felt like I had ran a marathon and I needed to lay down. So that night I ended up going to bed around 8 o'clock, essentially putting myself on bed rest. I was just like, I'm not going to get up. Unless I have to pee, I'm not getting up. And I woke up at 3:30 to go pee. And when I came back, I laid down and I started to get regular Braxton Hicks with menstrual cramps. If you follow me with Weston's pregnancy, I really didn't have typical labor. I know that mainly when you have contractions, if it's normal, they go from the back and they wrap to the front. Mine were just back labor. I didn't actually get front labor until like 30 minutes before I was getting my epidural. So I didn't get to experience it as much in the front. But this was just menstrual cramps. So the Braxton Hicks contraction would come, I'd feel the menstrual cramps, and then it would go away. Honestly, I knew it wasn't contractions, real contractions, but they were enough that I could feel them coming on, even though sometimes I didn't know that they were coming. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I could time them really. But they were regular. I was getting them every 5 to 6 minutes. And at one point my back hurt, and then that subsided. I couldn't go to sleep. So at about 6 o'clock I got up and I went to the grocery store. My grocery store is open 24 hours. And I've done it before, like when Evan doesn't actually go to work until 7:20. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to go. I'll be baby free. I'll be kid free. I'll be able to just get the grocery shopping done and, you know, come home. So through my entire time I was there, I had to stop almost probably every 10 minutes. They were starting to get more intense. I couldn't quite time them still, but they were definitely extremely uncomfortable. So I got through it. I ended up actually getting a Starbucks and all that. So I felt fine and I felt good, and I didn't feel like, you know, this was it, but I was thinking maybe this is the start of something. So I got home and I asked Evan to meet me outside to help me with the groceries. And when he came outside, I was like waddling to the trunk, and he was like, "What's the matter?" And I was like, "I think you need to stay home." So he's like, "Okay, go in the house, just go lay down." Because I had told him right before I left, like, something's going on down there since 3:30. I don't know what it is. But again, I'm also only 37 weeks, you know, so why would it be happening this early? So I get in the house, I start helping him put stuff away, and I'm just like, I'm so uncomfortable. I can't even handle it. So I go lay down on the couch. Not like uncomfortable where like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this, but it was like the strongest menstrual cramps I had had. And I haven't had them in such a long time. So I went and laid down, and I drank 2 glasses of water because I know that it can be dehydration. So I drank a bunch of water, and then I got up and I started walking around, and I said, I can't do this. I have to go in the bath. Take a bath. That didn't make them feel any better. I was more relaxed because I was in warm water and I was listening to some relaxing music, but overall it wasn't making my stomach feel any better. So I was like, this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm gonna call labor and delivery and just talk to them about what this is, and that because I didn't remember having this with Weston, maybe I am in labor. Like, I don't know. So I call, and of course the girl's like, no, but you know what? Since this is your second, your body is probably getting ready earlier. With your son, you obviously didn't come in until you're 41 weeks. So maybe your body's just becoming more prepared this time, and maybe you'll have her earlier. And I'm like, I don't really care when I have her. I just want to know that the constant menstrual cramps, because by this time I was getting them constantly. There was no break. And baby girl was moving like crazy. Like, I can't even explain to you how bizarre it was, how much she was moving. And that could have very well been the reason why they were happening. Maybe she was settling down into a better position. I don't know. So she was like, when you get off the phone with me, I want you to drink 3 glasses of water, one after another, and then continue drinking until you get to like 12 glasses today. And then you'll probably start feeling a little bit better. And she's like, because even though you might not think that you're dehydrated, you actually might be dehydrated. I'm like, okay. So my husband stayed home for about another hour, and I just rested. I tried to just relax as much as I could, and eventually I was like, you know what, just go to work. We'll just, hopefully Weston just doesn't need me as much. And thankfully yesterday was not sunny until about 4 o'clock, so it was like perfect. So after he left, of course I continued drinking the water and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, long story short, I wake up this morning and I'm fine. I did feel crappy in terms of just, I felt like fluish symptoms, but I'm fine. I feel fine now. I have no contractions. I just have the regular Braxton Hicks, maybe one every couple hours or one every hour. I did drink about 10 or 11 glasses of water. I was probably peeing every 10 minutes. It was really annoying. So it very well could have been the fact that I was dehydrated. I don't know. So that has been like the highlight of the week, I guess. besides that, I'm not really feeling anything different. I don't feel like I've gotten bigger. I think I might have dropped. My husband says to me that he thinks I might have, and so does my mom. But that's pretty much it. I am very excited for her to come, and you know, she's gonna pick her own birthday, but I'm not as anxious as I was with Weston. Once I hit about 38 weeks, I was done. Like, I emotionally, physically couldn't do it anymore. I felt very defeated for some reason. And I think because I have a child already and I know what to expect, I know that they're going to come when they're going to come, that I feel like I just want to enjoy this right now. I want to enjoy my time alone with my husband when my other child goes to bed. I want to enjoy my time with Weston while, you know, he's here. We just got back from going to Build-A-Bear and getting him a bear to give to his sister when she's born. And he wasn't too interested in that store. I was actually kind of surprised, but and it's ridiculously expensive. But we did that, and I'm just trying to spend as much time with him. The weather is beautiful. It's like 75 degrees out for the last 3 or 4 days. It's been so nice to not have 100-degree weather. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much to update on except that thing that happened. So we will see. I mean, I don't know. My husband keeps saying, she wants to come a week early. I was like, yeah, if she wants to come a week early, that's cool. You know, that's wonderful. She wouldn't be 9 pounds, hopefully. I do have an appointment next Thursday. So, of course, I'm probably going to get checked again. I will probably, you know, I'll tell her everything that happened and then see what she says. But yeah, I'm trying to enjoy this last little bit with my guys and just soak it up. I'm completely ready. You saw my hospital bag video. I'm 100% ready for her to be here. Everything is done and complete. It's just those little nesting things that I'm being a little bit anal about. Besides that, everything's good. So I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Here's the belly.